If I were to be an animal, I'd love to be a cat. I love their tenacity. They never give up. For example, if a cat chases a bird, but the bird escapes by flying high into the sky, the cat won't give up. It will search for another bird, and eventually it will catch one. It has an ambition. It has a tenacity to catch a bird. And I love that about cats. I love a cat's mindset. Also, cats love to sleep, and I like sleeping too. Around 15 years ago, I taught a group of high school students at a juku in Osaka. They were very ambitious. Most of them wanted to go to Handai or to Kyodai, and they really studied hard to do that. And I respected their hard work and their determination to do that. But sometimes ambition can lead us in the wrong direction. We use the wrong strategy to try to get what we want. And for a lot of these students, when it came to their English compositions, which was what I was checking, they often made a very big mistake. That mistake was to rote learn answers for written examinations, where they had to write a composition in English. For example, I didn't set the questions, the juku set the questions. And a typical question would be something like, if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be? One time I received 20 written essays, and 19 of those essays said they wanted to be a bird. All the students had studied an example answer to that question and rote learnt it. And then they tried to reproduce it. Of course, they couldn't remember everything, and there's quite a lot of grammatical mistakes and other mistakes within each one. The mistakes were always a little bit different, depending on the student, depending on what they had remembered and what they had forgotten. Just one student said something different. He said he would like to be a tiger. I remember it clearly. I really enjoyed reading his writing. It wasn't perfect. He too made mistakes, but you could feel his heart in the writing. And for me, that's really important. Many Japanese students have ambitions to study in America or in the UK. So they need to take tests like the TOEFL test or the IELTS test. But if they learn rote answers for the compositions or the speaking parts of those tests, absolutely they won't get a good score. They might get an average score, but they won't get a score that allows them to go to a university worth going to. Our discussion topic this week in class will be outputting English. When should students start outputting their ideas in English, both from a point of view of writing and the point of view of speaking? If they do it too early, it could be a disaster. If they do it too late, equally, it could be a disaster. What is the perfect way to prepare for outputting writing and speaking to be able to do well in an important English test? もしこのビデオが気に入ったらいいねをお願いします。Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.